The boys are back in town. Welcome to the Deadlock Podcast, episode number 333. 333. Today we are talking about Lucha Underground, Season 1, Episode 1. First time ever.
Debut episode of Lucha Underground, highly requested, I think, for years now, James. People have been wanting us to do the Lucha Underground, and we are tapping into it. I watched this when it debuted. James dipped a toe in and then very quickly took it out. We'll talk about that, why, and everything surrounding the first episode of Lucha Underground on this very episode.
Before we get into that, we have the Deadlock updates.
Oh, yes. Updates here for the Deadlock. Oh, yeah. Here's an update for you. Last week on the pod, we did a retro. It was the go-home show for In Your House Buried Alive 96. It was really good. I had a really good time on it. Something must have happened last week where nobody saw it. So you should go listen to that because it was good.
You would enjoy it.
Very well done. We had a good time. So go listen to that and then get back to us and let us know what you thought. And then listen to this one too. Hey, also, wanted to throw this out here too, because I've mentioned it a few times and I started to think about it. I was like, I don't want people starting to just fucking think maybe I'm fucking for real dying, because I talked about being on medication and shit the other week. So I've been sick for like the better part of 2 months now, which is like why some things have been delayed here and there, and it's all come out obviously, but it's been pretty hard. Just trying to keep up with shit here, and thankfully my buddy here, James, will fucking make whatever I need to work, and he's always there for me and make sure that, if I can get it done, I get it done as easy as possible. And it's fucking a joy to work with somebody like that and have somebody like that in my life. So I appreciate you very much, bud. But
I would like you to get better,
dude. Okay, so that'd be awesome. So I just want to let you guys know, because I feel like it's been a minute since I fucking said anything like this. We talked about, deadlocking in. Well, I've been fucking lifed out. So I was sick, and then I was good, and then I got bronchitis, which put me down for like 2 weeks. So like, if I sounded like shit on the show, shout out Beefy for making me not sound like shit and by taking out a ton of coughs. And then I was good, and now I have the fucking shingles, man. Like, and when they told me that, I thought they were like lying. Like, I went to an urgent care because I fucking had mad left side of my fucking face pain. Like, it felt like a headache on my eyebrow. My eyebrow was sensitive, felt like shit. And I was like, okay, I'll get this go checked out. They said shingles. I said, no way. I'm going to take whatever they're going to give me for a week, and then I'm going to find out really what I have when I go back to ask, hey, I'm still in pain. It turns out super have shingles, which causes like a fucking rash on like one side of your face, which I'm glad I'm not on camera. I was able to get through last episode.
It's nerve stuff, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's all nerve connected. So like along my eyebrow to my eye and my jaw and my ear has been unbelievably painful. I've been taking fucking like antibiotic pills and eye drops, and now I'm on a steroid eye drop, which makes my eye super sensitive to everything, which sucks. So but more getting to the good part of this, I'm okay. I'm alive. Everything is cool, and as you can see, we are still doing things as normal. But I want you all to know, if some stuff is delayed here or there, it is my fault, and I apologize. I've just been dying. I've been dying, and I can't stop dying, and hopefully this will be the end of it here soon, and I'll be okay.
That would be nice.
We're doing our best to keep up with everything we do here. James is doing his best to keep me alive, and James has had a adventurous fucking December that I won't make him go into. But it has been pretty crazy December into January. But
I'm trying to send him to Dr. Kevorkian. He'll get you right.
Yeah, he keeps telling me that, and then he's following up with he'll kill you, which doesn't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to die.
The option is just there. Yeah.
Sure. Well, thank you. I'm for your sake, I won't take that.
Right.
Then, like, what do you do? What do you do if I'm gone?
I'll go back to work on the docks, I guess.
Well, you're stuck here for a little bit longer, but you're stuck here with all of us. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So again, I appreciate anybody that had reached out with any concern, but I'm good. But that's what's going on. Hey, and better news, I'm now on the Patreon, patreon.com/deadlockpw. $5 and above tier, new episode of Watch This is up on that sucker. I mean, there's an unbelievable amount of episodes to Watch This on there. Also, I don't know the exact number. I don't remember. We may or may not be in record Patreon member numbers currently, by the way. So if you want to know why the fuck it's popping off like that, go over to patreon.com/deadlockpw. 6,000 plus strong on that sucker. And make sure you sign up. You want to catch SGH coming this month, which is undecided, but there is a thread up currently that you can go in the $10 and above tier to suggest what you want us to watch for the month of January. And I've been seeing a lot of exciting things here and there. Some not so exciting. Some I know James doesn't want to do, which I'll put on the list just to try to weave my way in. But sometimes James does that to me as well. So it's a battle every month, and we'll see who wins. But that's in the $10 and above tier. Also in the $10 and above tier on the Patreon, a new retro sync is up by David. It's the WCW Thunder episode from 2000, where Horace Hogan's job is on the line against Billy Kidman in a match where Eric Bischoff keeps changing the stipulations. And also, if Hulk Hogan interferes, Horace is fired. This deck is stacked against Horace Hogan.
Dude, wow, I remember that.
Legendary fucking show with Horace Hogan running down the ramp. So relive that one in its full glory with the retro sync that comes out bi-weekly. That's on patreon.com/deadlockpw. And last thing here, by the way, the Deadies. The Deadies, thank you for everyone that put in their ballots. We got fucking a lot of ballots here that we're going to have to sift through. I think that was also a record number of ballots actually this year. So thank you all so much
thank you
for
guys.
Getting those in. If the voting isn't up by the time this pod is out, it will be up in the following week for the voting for the 2025 Deadies. So we'll do that. We'll tabulate all the votes, and we'll get to that all together, and then we will do the Deadies episode of the podcast, which is also always very fun. So be on the lookout on our socials for that. I'll post it as many places as I can. So get that going, and keep an eye out for that.
Now it is time for the Patreon shout-out segment.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh,
That's
my God.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Starting in the $5 tier, Christopher Charles.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Reese.
Oh, my God.
My
Oh,
neck,
God.
my back, my pussy, and my dick. The cock.
Yes.
Johnson.
That is a classic. That is a classic fine speech.
Chase Utley played for the
Oh, my God.
Phillies.
Chase Utley, yes.
Chase Utley played for the Phillies. They used to ask organist Paul Richard's son, can you play the walk-up song for Chase Richard's son?
Like, that sucks, because he really pulled on my heartstrings there. Chase Utley meant a lot
Chase Utley.
No, that's not his fucking name.
Damon Demon. Yeah.
I'm getting stressed out. I'm getting more shingles. You gotta be nice to me now.
Thanks a lot, Chase Utley. Brandon. HMG Jules. Rebel Gaming. Jonah Murphy. Ian Moon. Sludge. Douglas Blount. Anonymous Beef.
That's our editor.
Poop Butt.
That's Vampiro on this show.
$10 tier. 4-1 Straya Fuck Off.
Fuck off.
Bradley Parsons. Sadistic. Bucky Barnes.
All right, what you say
Scuba
like that?
Stan. Here reminding everyone to leave Johnny alone. It's not his fault he doesn't know how to read.
Fuck you.
Handsome Zach. Jack. Judd Blood. Jarnell Darnell. And Touglas Douglas.
Jude Blood.
Bristow 99. R. Sandoval 99.
What the hell?
Tyler El Guapo is bald and has small hands and feet.
I've seen Tyler El Guapo in person many times. I don't know if that's
He
right.
has many hair.
He has a lot of hairs, and I haven't really viewed the hands and feet, though.
Terry Brunk Gold. Zippy 87.
Zippy.
The whole fucking Rob, Vob, Dob.
Yeah.
Dan the Man Stevens.
Who let you be the man?
Burse. Let's go Rams. Let's go 49ers.
No.
Who let those other two trash ass, fraudulent, stinky, reeking of flatulence and hepatitis flavored piss?
Who? Oh, what? Teams? Is that what he's talking about? Is he talking shit about our teams?
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food of out hot eat the food Richard's son?
I fucking hate this guy. Oh, I hate this guy. You know I can see all your emails? You know I have that ability to see your fucking emails?
Chase
Richardson. No! Please.
Feeling like David Hasselhoff's bouncing boobies when he turns into the boat in the SpongeBob movie. Jace Richardson.
Fuck you. That's not what it fucking says. You can't just fucking do that. You can't fucking take liberties here. Don't you take enough liberties with the fucking pronunciations. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Colin Puckett. Triple J from the CLE. Yeah. The real Peter Griffin.
Holy shit.
It's trademark.
Holy fucking
this has to be real.
Oh my God, Peter.
Hey, Peter. Feeling like the V initial on Big Van Vader's Big Van Fat Ass. Hey. Donnie _ VX. Jarm Blard, Jarms Darnar, Arthanar, Darglars, the Dark Lark Pardcars.
Wow, that's like, I mean, peanut butter breath.
Majin Foos. Kit Wilson's new theme song on SmackDown got me and my homies acting some kind of way in the arena. Some kind of sexual way.
Oh, you definitely haven't heard this song. I'm going to send it to you, bud.
Francisco, I want some on a dick in my ass.
Yeah, just say, Francisco, I want some dick in my ass. I don't know why you guys got to play around here.
Yeah, stop playing.
Like, that's hard to read.
Jordan Colliard. I wish this Fed thing appreciated me like this orange and black thing does. I hate this Fed thing. I spit on you.
Yes. Yes.
Joseph Reese. Will Speck. Jordan Smith. Vaughn Griggs. Caleb Horner. Latu. Hank Nasty. Lord Headass IV. Waguagi.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Damon Harris. J-Cat knows that you already know.
We do.
Umar Khan. Baba Tunde.
Oh my God, a.k.a. Baba Thunder. That's my fucking god.
Wow. Boys Night Wrestling.
Nice.
Obi Gioli. Dominic Alexander. Atlanta Falcons QB Mikey Penis Jr.
Are you drafting Mikey Penis Jr. to your Madden 2005
Come on,
roster?
ESPN NFL 2K5. No
I'm
way.
sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. Mikey Penis Jr. Sadly is injured, and he'll probably won't even play a down next season. Yeah, he's pretty hurt. Noah LLH. Derek Goal. Reggie Riob. Frunky.
Is that Bunky's brother?
Jack. Unfocused Juggler. Purified Kane. Matt Jones. Fire Kevin Patullo.
Yes.
Fuck Sirianni.
Indifferent.
Coleslaw Grimace. Tommy Dreamer gigging himself with a Dorito dickhead. Colburn. Want the rest of these peas before I throw them at Johnny?
Don't do that.
The Panthers and the Eagles won the same amount of games in the playoffs.
Why are we gonna like? That's fucking. Why are you one? That's not a pro you fucking name.
You guys won the Super Bowl. Like we were 8-9. Like the Panthers.
We don't need another. We already did it. Already hit.
We almost beat the MVP. You know what? We'll talk about it here in a minute.
Here we go.
Jack Mickus. If you smell what the cock. is cooking.
It's come. The answer.
Y'all can fly and pound your ways to the off season.
Holy
Horns up,
fuck.
go Rams?
Dude, ram your fucking head into a wall. That's not fucking happening. Are you out of your mind?
God, what?
Like, that's insane.
Wow. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Reese Allen Jones.
Yeah.
I still got Knucklehead on DVD from when I was a kid.
By the way, if you all listen to this and you don't watch football, and even if like you have to pick a side, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, this show is introducing you to football, then you have to pick a Panthers or Eagles, and that's kind of it.
If you don't live in the United States, a lot of people live overseas and they're listening to this.
Specifically
just pick a team.
for you.
Yeah, just pick a fucking
pick
team.
One, join
Doesn't
in,
matter.
follow along. Especially get ready. Baseball season's coming up.
Oh, right.
Super gotta pick a team. We're about to go. Yeah, we're about to fucking have a fun fucking baseball season. So pick a team. Don't pick the Braves. Pick the Phillies, please.
Yeah, teams you shouldn't pick. Eagles for football, Phillies, Mets for baseball. Not the fucking Rams. I'll tell you that.
Any New York team we can agree on. Don't pick that.
Yeah, do not pick the Pats. You know, for football. Come on, dude.
Maybe you can pick the Red Sox. Maybe
if you weren't there for prime era Tom Brady, you can't pick the Pats. It's just
you're about to be in prime era Drake May. Yeah.
Hey, we'll see about that when Michael Penis Jr. comes back and starts doing his thing.
Drake May is fucking about to like do some business here. We'll get into it.
Well, actually, you know what? The Falcons are in my division, so you know what, Michael Penis Jr., you can stay out for just a little bit longer. You know, how about a couple more seasons? We'll figure it out from there. Graham Martin, Zero Inferno, Charles Key, C-Ron Skylark, Gregor Anderson.
Oh, shit.
Anderson.
Oh, my God. That's it again.
Claire Grindle, Ghost Boy Grave, $12 tier, Cooterman 69.
Doesn't exist.
$14.50 tier, Sir Beakington and Travis Johnson.
Just pay 50 cents more.
$15 tier, Rainmaker Pose, Joseph DePietro, Lee, Chicken Tikka Masala.
Yeah.
Just regular. Wow. I was expecting Masawa. Has that been a name on here?
Oh,
Chicken
dude.
Tikka Masawa, I think.
It has to be. And if not, there's going to be 3 of them next week.
$120 annual genetic freakazoid, Matthew Clow. And still the Patreon champion of the world at 69.69.
Oh, yes.
Sour Smarties is asking if y'all want to form a Griffball team.
Have you changed your mind on that? Last week you were no?
Sure thing.
Oh, there we go. Fucking things are already picking
Keep
up.
pounding.
In 20. I won't be a part of any of that. I won't be a part of any of that. But I will be a part
of catching no balls deep either.
Sours. Can you fucking
Thank you guys for listening, everybody. We're gonna get into the show now. It's time for the Patreon Q&A. All right, now it is time for the Patreon Q&A segment.
Question and answers. Question and answers.
Do you hear this guy?
Is that like I was trying something new? How's that feel?
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. You have the
question
questions
and answers.
And the answers.
That's what we get here. Yeah. I don't want to do it this week, so you do it.
Sure thing. Starting off here, first question we have here from the Patreon is from Fuck Kevin Patullo. Is that how you say that?
That's yes.
Really?
From now on.
How do you actually say it?
I've heard both, so I actually, to be honest, I don't know.
Fuck Kevin Patullo. Fuck Kevin Patullo. And just fuck Kevin in general. Like, just seriously, man. Seriously. Wow. And also, fuck Sirianni.
That's okay. I mean, maybe not as much. He's doing, he got us to a lot of playoffs. Like 5 of them. There was 5 of them we got him to.
Yeah, I saw him arguing with AJ Brown after he dropped every single pass that came his way that entire playoff game.
I think a lot of people wanted to argue with AJ Brown. I actually got right up to my TV and I started fucking just yelling at him.
You saw Sirianni fucking running a 40-yard dash down the sideline. And you said, I'm joining in.
Yeah, man. I just started headbutting my fucking big screen TV. And then it got shingles.
I started headbutting my little screen TV.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I was watching that game with
you. Yeah, I know you were. It was frustrating as shit because you're a fucking. You just jump from team to team every fucking time.
Well,
every time it's somebody else's possession, you just jump back and forth, and it was fucking pissing me off.
Right. Well, here's the deal. I like the 49ers, you know. Like, I was a 49ers fan growing up because my dad was a 49ers fan growing up because they grew up in a time where the Panthers weren't a team yet. So, like, that was, like, a deal. You know, now I'm a Panthers fan because the Panthers exist, and when I was growing up, the Panthers were a thing.
Understandable.
But I also have love for the 49ers. I also rooted for the Eagles, though.
Yeah, but, like, it wasn't real. Like, that was, like, there was something. I wish I could remember. There was one thing you said that, like, I put my phone down for, like, 5 minutes after because I was like, fuck this guy, man. Like, he's telling me while we're losing.
Also, I have no idea what the question was. Next question. Adam Webster asked, if WCW had signed Amish Roadkill, how many episodes of Nitro would we currently be on?
Well, so they had 288 episodes. I think they would have, if Amish Roadkill was signed, it would have ended at 250 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I think what it really came down to, because they definitely offered him big money, was that, you know, yeah, I've known that for a while.
Yeah. Sorry, this is, well, you know, you give me the questions and the answers.
Yeah, well, here's the deal with that, man. Amish Roadkill, you know, he came up in the House of Hardcore, so he was pretty much locked down, you know, with his Uncle Taz.
House of Hardcore guys got a lot of money from WCW. Like Mikey Whipwreck got like
historically
bags. Oh, nice.
Right, yeah. Okay, Chris Chetty was offered a lot till he blew out his legs.
So
yeah, that was a big deal back then.
I can't believe you remember that. Roadkill, you're saying got a big, this is like, you're breaking some news here. Roadkill got a big money deal from WCW, turned it down, then ECW and WCW both died, and he just never got a job on TV again.
Well, he did the heart attack in a dark match.
Right, which is sacrilege.
Well, yeah, which, you know, it sucks that every team ever in WWF history does the heart attack. I guess Amish Roadkill notoriously couldn't do the heart attack. Yeah, that sucks.
So you're saying WCW would still be alive if Amish Roadkill was signed there?
I mean, look at it. I mean, I think that
I'm looking.
Yeah, I think TBS TNT would be impressed by what WCW brings to the table.
That would have just, the entire merger wouldn't have happened.
Brad Siegel would say, wait. I have an idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like a TEW thing waiting to happen. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah. I mean, Amish Roadkill leading a new segment of the NWO would have been pretty sweet. The Amish division.
We're NWO if we were Amish.
We're NWO Amish. Pretty cool.
I mean, there's something to it. You know what? I might be with you.
Our next question comes from PS2 Humping the Xbox. He says, I welcome the day with a show of light. I stealthily came here in the night. I bathed the earthy stuff at dawn, but by noon, alas, I'm gone. Who am I? Well, thankfully, this was answered by one of the other patrons, Two Tone Moonstone, who said, you're a mark, brother. And that's it for that question.
Damn. Wow, the fucking Q&A asked and answered on the Patreon. That might be a fucking first.
Next question here is from saying yeah after every 3-syllable word. Who do you think should bring the Leatherface gimmick to American wrestling?
Like, so it's already established that we all collectively think this is a good idea.
Yeah, right.
Right, okay.
Yes.
I'm thinking King Barrett.
What about WWE's Fernando? Thoughts?
We've really been tapped into the WWE 2015 roster for some reason lately, and those are like two guys that stand out. And Tatanka.
Yeah.
I think those are pretty good.
If I had to give a better answer. Like if
I literally had to pick this,
if we had to make it work, right? And we had to pick somebody, and like we were like, we have the outfit, we have the chainsaw with the sparks, we got everything, and we're gonna make this work. I think
fit it best.
Yeah, I think that I would give it to Jake something.
Okay, I was thinking Jake something as well, which is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I think he would work. He would have to work twice because I would still like him to be Jake something. But
and
like,
even better because we're getting like our boys getting paid double, you know? So
right?
Like, that's cool.
I mean, that's kind of how old school wrestling worked, anyways, right? Like, you'd have 5 people, and you'd somehow have 8 wrestlers on the show. And it's because some of these guys go backstage, they put a mask on, they come back out as somebody else.
Right.
I think that would work fantastically. Like when you bring back this character, it's not so much how his matches actually were, because most people that know this character don't know how his matches actually were. All they know is that he was a crazy fucking character.
They know Leatherface,
crazy chainsaw, and like their brain tells them that he was doing the most insane shit ever. So yeah, I'd have Jake go out there, fucking powerbomb outside of the ring, spinning, fucking sit out.
Oh my God.
Super bomb. Just come up with the craziest things you could do, and then get the chainsaw and rev it up crazy. And like people would be like, there he is. Like come out and do the chainsaw over the head thing, just give it to him.
I'm trying to think of, I mean, like in terms of, like the theatrics of it, Jake would be fucking fantastic at that. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that like would fit that. Even just body type wise, like that, if you were looking for like a true 1-to-1 or anything. But I don't. Damn, Jake was legit who I was thinking of. I don't know if there's anybody else that would be as good if we wanted like kick-ass Leatherface.
Jake
like
would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's some people who probably just put anybody in there.
Jake would be able to get the mannerisms. That's the thing.
I don't. I the other name that came to mind was Bear Bronson. I think.
He would be good at it too.
Like he kind of fits the build. Like he does all that. If this is deathmatch Leatherface, right? He'll go full bore on that shit. Like, he'll bleed. That's true.
And do all this. That's a good shout.
And he, like I said, he kind of has the build, and he can be frantic. So Bear Bronson probably would be if I'm not picking Jake, if I'm picking a deathmatch guy, then Bear Bronson, I think.
If we're not picking Jake or Bear Bronson, maybe
Jim Ross,
WWE's Diego.
Maybe Damien Mizdow.
We have another question here from Retro Shot. He asks, this question is for Johnny. What is your favorite Fire Pro game? I heard you have built quite the collection in Japan.
God, I didn't know that this has like taken on a life of its own. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
I do have quite a wrestling game collection, and the trips to Japan have only tripled it, really. The first year I went, I'm pretty sure I bought, not joking, 35 games home. I mean,
we walked in those stores and
I guess no one's heard like the account of somebody that's been with me going video game hunting. They only just hear that I buy stuff.
Well, you do the first sweep initially where you just kind of look around, see if you can catch any pro wrestling stuff. Then you do the second part of it, whereas everyone gets involved,
which like is super nice, by the way. I don't like, once in a while I'll say, hey, like, have you seen anything? But like eventually, if it's me, you, Sprite, I think last time we went, like Jake was looking.
Jake was looking. Yeah.
Dom, like, Koo, like, I think everybody would kind of got involved, where it's like, okay, we all need to see what wrestling games exist here, which is super helpful.
Yeah, so that's the second sweep. Third sweep is walking up to the cashier with the Google Translate and asking if they have any pro wrestling games.
That's like desperate mode, which was a few on the last one, which works, by the way.
It does.
They're not offended by it at all. It's not like you're bothering them, and like they usually know. Like, if most wrestling games in Japan will just have wrestling in the title. So at the very least, if they don't know it by eye, or they know that it came in, like they can look it up on their computer. So that shit super fucking helpful. But yes, that is pretty much exactly what it is. It looks like I own maybe 10 to 12 different Fire Pro games. That doesn't mean I've played all these though. Like a lot of shit I own, I actually still haven't touched. But the Fire Pro games that I played the most are Returns and World. And I'd probably say one of those two are my favorite. World might just get the edge just because, I mean, good lord, World has everything. World has everything, especially if you have all the DLC, like, and you have it on Steam. Like, what an endless amount of just life that game has. Like, I could boot this game up tomorrow and turn it into an entirely different game if I wanted to. It's fucking fun. Returns has a special place in my heart just because I remember getting it. I didn't know it was released in America. I remember getting it. I'm pretty sure it was like 20 or 30 bucks at GameStop.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember. Yeah, no, it was fucking awesome. And I remember learning how to like put saves onto a USB and putting it into my PS2 so I could have like just a fucking Unreal indie roster on it at the time.
That was probably super cool back then.
Dude, this was 05, I want to say, or 06, something like that.
I didn't play any Fire Pro games growing up.
Not even Returns?
No, I wasn't like a Fire Pro guy at all. I did play the Xbox Arcade Fire Pro.
Okay, I played that as well as Gold Dust.
That shit was ass.
Dude,
I mean,
it's
the little avatar Gold
Yes,
Dust.
I had the Gold Dust one, so I was like, oh, cool, I'm playing as like a wrestler in this.
I still have all those, yeah.
I do too. I don't understand how that was made or why or like what that was about. That's like the furthest thing from a Fire Pro game ever.
I can understand why they went for it. To understand it, you truly have to look at it. The Xbox Arcade was unfucking real.
It was sick.
I mean, it was so huge back then. So like trying to release something in that manner was a great idea. It was just tough.
But of all the things, like, the Fire Pro license being used for it.
Ever played.
Oh my god! Wow. Wait, when did you play your first Fire Pro then?
Whenever that came out.
World?
No, the Fire Pro on the arcade was the first one I ever played.
I mean, like, sorry, like after that, like when did you?
Oh, like if you don't count that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, World.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, so it's.
Well, you took to it pretty well though, so that's good.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was super cool. Funny enough, I see a lot of people that also like maybe that's their first Fire Pro game and they don't quite understand it, but I never had that problem. Like I understood exactly what they were going for right away.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking sweet. Like I can create and do, I guess maybe because like when we were growing up, we had to put more imagination into the games. So like
100%.
I don't see it as super face value as that. I can kind of, in my head, it's a little more expansive, I guess, if that's a good way to put it. So I kind of clicked with Fire Pro right away. I never had a problem with that. But I have heard people are, if they have to take the games at like straight face value, they have trouble with Fire Pro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you've only played WWE games forever, right, or like that's the only thing you really like especially simulation style, like
I fell in love with it, dude. But, yeah, it's just.
But yeah, I mean, like it's so fucking fun. Like it's funny. I've been seeing them pop up on my TikTok lately. Just like Fire Pro World propaganda videos where like, yeah, this game is the best fucking game ever. I'm like, oh, holy shit. Maybe it is. I want to play this again. Yes. Yeah, I love the Fire Pro games. There's, like I said, there's so many that I haven't touched that I do want to. But if I'm picking, Fire Pro World is fucking the perfect Fire Pro game for me.
Yeah, I put a ton of hours into World, man. Like
we got to play. I kind of want to play it.
Even when we're not creating content, like there's so many times where just chilling, just have Fire Pro up, just fucking play them.
We did that, like, I don't remember when that was, but that was like, it might have been before Roderick or Beast Mortos was booked for us. And we were like doing that in the DPW ring in Fire Pro.
Yeah, there was actually, I guess we can pull the curtain back a little bit here.
Sure.
But with DPW initially, like when we were first setting up, like how we wanted, like the ring and everything to look, no joke. Like went into Photoshop, created the assets, loaded it into Fire Pro World, put it all on the ring. Yeah. And then we said, yep, this is the one.
I remember I was at Deb's parents' house on my laptop and we were talking about it and you were like, man, like how should this look? And it was one of our ideas that said, what does this look like in Fire Pro? And then you just booted it up and like did it. And we were like, I I do think there was a couple changes we made too, because I was like, oh, maybe this doesn't look right.
Yeah, we tried a couple of different mats.
Yeah,
turnbuckles.
We tried all orange ropes.
Yeah, we tried all orange.
And then ultimately, yeah, so like the first DPW ring before it came to existence and before we put any orders was the Fire Procreation.
Which is fucking pretty cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and then we just kind of ran a bunch of matches in it. Like, it just became like our default fucking around offline ring. And we have one more question here from Pickles. Sorry, I just love saying that word.
Was it exclamation? Like,
no, I just love saying that. Pickles. Pickles asks, what are your favorite current bands?
Slayer. Like, fucking, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne.
I mean, here's the deal.
Linkin Park.
We're in our 30s. You know, we're in our 30s. The music we listen to is just the music that we listened to when we were young. Again,
true.
I mean, I have some favorite current bands. I mean, if you really thought about it, I bet you could figure out some. I mean,
Dying Wish I listen to a lot now. They're like current,
yeah, there you
right?
go. There's one. Yeah.
Knock Loose. I've been,
yeah, Knock Loose is a great one. I listen to them too.
Who else do I fuck with? Let me see. I'm trying to actually look through my my fucking, because there's some old bands that
Spotify,
still do shit.
Right?
I do. Yeah.
If you go to On Repeat, you can probably find some bands or something that like maybe you actively
yeah, that's
music.
right. I forgot that's even a thing. Well, there's some old bands I like that, like AFI has been doing some stuff that I actually like.
They're still active.
They've done recently. Yeah. They're still dope. Those are the three that I probably. I mean, Ghost, obviously, that's fucking, good lord, of course.
Yeah, you're super into Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I could give or take the album they came out with last, but I still like them.
Sure, yeah.
What about you? Who else? Maybe there's some that we haven't.
Yeah, I've been listening to Heart to Gold a lot recently. Okay. Lock Shut is another band that I've been listening to a lot recently. Tiger's Jaw has a new album coming out. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Dying Wish, Knock Loose, like you said, are bands that I listen to pretty regularly. Guilt Trip is a good band.
Oh, I like Guilt Trip.
Yeah, Koyo.
I don't listen to them as much as I'd like to. Oh, you've told me about them before.
Yeah, they have some. I think they're recording a new album now or doing something like that. So, and Hot Mulligan's new stuff is good. They made Kyle Fletcher's theme song.
Deb likes Hot Mulligan. I just got her like Hot Mulligan merch for Christmas. She just got into them heavy, so
that's cool.
Heard them a bit too.
Yeah, I've been listening to them for a minute. I was surprised they were the band that broke through. And I think it's the same deal with Knock Loose. Like when I was listening to Hot Mulligan, a big hang up for like a lot of people at the time was like, this guy sounds fucking just different. Like he just sounds not like a band that would break through to like a mainstream audience, but they did. And like I don't know if there's been a band as hot as Hot Mulligan since like The Story So Far broke through when I was in high school.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
like they get like radio play, right?
Yeah, they're doing super well, which is awesome to see.
Dude, it's funny. There was a band. It just showed up. I was doing like a fucking Spotify like radio jam or whatever, and H2O showed up, and I was like, oh, I've heard of this fucking band. Like a buddy of mine, my buddy Dan, like would tell me about them all the time. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to their stuff. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Like, wonder the last time they did anything. Okay, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
like it's been like almost 10 years. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with music, 10 years is still active, But yeah, Knock Loose was the same way as Hot Mulligan. Like I remember when I first started listening to Knock Loose, the big hang up for everybody too was like the lead singer of this band sounds crazy. Like this won't work. And then
that's another band that I heard of. Dude, oh my God, unbelievably working. And like that's a band I heard of forever ago too from my fucking buddy Dan. My buddy Dan and you actually probably have a lot of fucking.
It would probably do, yeah. We probably do.
He's like a New Jersey hardcore guy, so like that's I'm sure it's pretty close to all the shit you like. But he was telling me about them forever ago, and like then we saw them. I was like, oh, this is okay. This makes sense. I like this. Who's playing in Japan when we're thinking of going there?
Heart to Gold and Hot Mulligan,
right? Yes, that's who it was. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. And that's all the questions we got. Thank you guys so much. Unbelievable. All right, let us get into the very first episode of the very first season of Lucha Underground.
I was going to try to do like this, I usually say a song here, but they only are known for that bumper sound.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know if it's the sound that they use on this first episode. I don't know if that's established yet. It's like a different one.
I think I heard it at the very beginning.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the show. Yeah, right. It does go right into that very beginning.
Which sets the stage for what we come to expect from Lucha Underground. Just whatever, all the time. This has been actually a highly requested retro. And I think maybe we avoided it because it made me feel old. Because this is 2014 we're talking about here, and I was like, wow, okay, like I guess that is in kind of the area because we've done 2014 TNAs, so like I guess it's fair play, but it just feels wrong because I watched this when it aired, so I feel just like an old piece of shit. Well, let's talk about what was going on in the world of wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter. I'm gonna do it a little different. I did this for XWF, so if you've listened to those, it's kind of like that. I'm going to go kind of over a time period here of just the Observer talking about the formation of Lucha Underground, what it was going to, like, the first idea was yada, 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 kind of just the dripped news feed of what we were looking at the time, just to get an idea of what things were looking like going into this first episode. So, from the Observer, January 20th, 2014, the official announcement of AAA's attempt to break into the U.S. market and a television deal with the new Rey Network, came over the weekend when Scott Sassa, Rey Network's vice chairman, made the announcement on January 12th at a press tour. I'm at the point in my career where I could probably try anything, said Burnett at the announcement. Burnett is, God, I don't know why I don't...
Executive producer?
Is that what it was? I think that's right, yeah. I forget his first name here. I had it written down, but he's done a lot of stuff. He produced like Survivor and a lot of popular shows. So I think he's pretty much saying here like I can do whatever, and I wanted to try wrestling, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean this is definitely an interesting take on it. You can kind of feel right away that there's a big vision here for what this should be.
Yeah, he says, why wouldn't you bring Mexico's number 2 sport to America? This is a long-term big play for us. And also they said besides the weekly television show, there would be a variety of major wrestling TV specials on the station, which they did do, like Ultima Lucha and shit like that, as well as storylines building around building 2 pay-per-view shows, which I don't think they did pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was always just like a big special on,
I guess in 2014 at the time, pay-per-views were tough. A lot of people were trying iPay-per-views. Flow Slam was on the horizon. Shit was not working. Go Fight Live. Yeah, shit was not fucking working.
No.
Yeah,
no,
Fight was awful.
Fuck me, yeah.
I mean, goddamn, I'll never forget the Wrestle Kingdom on Fight. Just unbelievably bad to the point where they just refunded everybody.
I mean, even at the same time, yeah, was it Go Fight Live? That was the other one, right?
Yeah, I think
Was that the ROH one?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was fucking bad. Like, that killed ROH for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, New Japan was streaming on Ustream.
I do.
Do you guys even know what that is?
My God.
Yeah.
Dude, the first stream I ever did was on Ustream.
Yeah, I mean, people would get the Ustream and then restream it at Justin TV. Just because Ustream is so fucked. Yeah.
Meltzer says the television show will be built around a storyline where they will introduce 5 babyface stars to build the American brand around. The idea is the wrestlers will have discovered that there is a plot to destroy Lucha Libre, and somehow, because they know too much, the powers that be have exiled them to the United States. That kind of changes.
It does change, yeah.
Yeah, into more of like the Aztec tribe kind of thing, where they're all kind of coming together. But so that's the first like press release about Lucha Underground. Doesn't have a name yet. It's just a AAA product that the Rey Network is bringing to America. So that's January of 2014. Then the next time we hear about it is July 21st, 2014. The Observer says, the Rey Network announced on 7/9 at the Television Critics Association press junket that they would be airing a 1-hour Wednesday night show starting on October 8th. The show is tentatively, easy for me to say, titled Lucha Uprising, and would feature the stars of AAA and be produced by Mark Burnett of Survivor fame. There we go, Mark Burnett. They only announced there would be 8 episodes for the first season, so they're not treating it like traditional wrestling show with a weekly commitment, but more like a seasonal reality show. No word on when the first taping will take place past the point the date has been changed at least once. So this date does change. It doesn't air October 8th, but Lucha Uprising was the first name of this fucking show, not Lucha Underground.
Yeah, Lucha Underground is great branding, especially
cool
with the temple that they end up using and the things that they do here in LA, I believe, is where they're filming all this stuff.
That's right. Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, the biggest strength of Lucha Underground was its branding and its feeling. I think that that's what most people remember from the show is like the very unique setting and the very unique items and branding that they were able to bring to the table. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And that's, that was a big part of this. I mean, it seemed like that was the vision from the start, that they were going to try to do like a television show instead of just like a wrestling show, which doesn't always work, but
super interesting. But yeah, it doesn't work a lot.
So here's the next part. Next time we hear about Lucha Uprising from the Observer, August 25th, 2014. So jumping a little closer to debut here. Meltzer says, as things stand right now, they will be doing TV tapings for the Rey Network on September 6th and September 7th from a soundstage studio warehouse in Boyle Heights, a part of Los Angeles. The scheduled debut on the Rey Network is on October 8th in a Wednesday night time slot. From the little bits that have come out, the idea from the money and the production people at El Rey is to do something completely different from any pro wrestling or lucha libre. There are 2 writers working on the season, one of whom has never worked in wrestling, and the other is Christopher DeJoseph, who spent years in WWE as a writer and also played the character Big Dick Johnson.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
The Sandman guy.
Yeah, oiled up?
Yes. He was here oiled up for Lucha Libre. Which somehow doesn't make it onto the show, I don't think.
They had him at the junket?
he was doing the Singapore Cane spot at the junket with the El Rey team.
And a big part of our upcoming Lucha Uprising show, Big Dick Johnson. Pulled him off the stage and said, all right, we're going to call it Lucha Underground. This guy is not coming within 100 yards of this place.
Kick this guy's fucking ass, actually. Chain him outside.
Yeah, why don't you take him back there, take the oil off of him, and then beat the fuck out of him.
Wow, things James has never said, take the oil off that.
We need the oil. Just take the oil and beat this guy to death with hammers.
Meltzer says it will not be like AAA wrestling in Mexico, but we'll use some of the stars of AAA along with PWG stars. Names that we've heard confirmed from the show include Ricky Reyes, Joey Ryan, Chavo Guerrero Jr., what's wrong? Phoenix, Sean Hanagan, a.k.a. John Morrison.
PWG stars Ricky Reyes, Joey Ryan, Chavo Guerrero, Hernandez, Phoenix, and John Hennigan.
Also, don't forget, if Alberto Del Rio can get his non-compete overturned, he'll likely be pushed as the big star fairly quick.
Dude, I am so glad the show wasn't whatever this was.
Wow, this was really scary at the start here, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we see Ricky Reyes on this show.
Listen, mad respect for Ricky Reyes, but how the hell is he the first name on this list?
Ricky Reyes, I mean, if there's one thing Ricky Reyes is going to do, it's find a fucking job in wrestling.
He's getting booked.
Yeah, he's going to get a fucking job in wrestling. And that's all wrestling is like literally your ability to be booked. So Ricky Reyes was very good at that. Yeah.
From the Observer, September 1st, 2014, a month later here, the long-talked-about debut of pro wrestling on the fledgling El Rey Network was officially announced in a press release by the network on August 27th, with the first television taping taking place on September 6th at a studio in Boyle Heights. Mark Burnett's 1-3 Media, which has produced such hits as Survivor, The Voice, and Celebrity Apprentice, will be behind the project that is going to be called Lucha Underground. So now we finally have a name change here. I wonder... I think Lucha Underground's a way better name, by the way, but I wonder what made them change it up.
I think because the show probably changed a little bit.
Gritty.
Yeah, right. Like, how can we present what the show's going to be like to the audience? And Uprising definitely doesn't really follow the same branding rules as Underground would, for sure.
The decision was made to tape in a small area as opposed to a major arena in Mexico or the Southwest in an attempt to create the kind of atmosphere that PWG shows in the area have generated. So that's, gritty and small building. I mean, that's...
No AC. The guy that runs it hates everyone there.
Well, there's a little bit to say about that, James, because from The Observer, September 8th, 2014, it might actually be one of these next ones, but there is talk of the actual place that they run here being not that great. Aside from website listings, some online tweets and posts and flyers on the cars of those who attended the PWG shows over the weekend in Reseda, and some posted signs in the area, there doesn't seem to be much publicity for the weekend tapings. There are a lot of complaints going around regarding the contracts offered as well. The wording of the contracts includes exclusivity for 7 television seasons, which scares people regarding how long 7 seasons could be, given it could be and probably means 7 years. If this goes nowhere...
Dude, first off,
this
7 years for 7 seasons is already super optimistic. I mean, look at the way television is produced today. 7 seasons would legit take 15 years. I'm not fucking kidding.
Dude, I mean,
it would legit take that long.
This lasts, what, 4 years? I guess they get 4 years out of 4 seasons, but I don't know, who knows if it would have kept going that way.
Pandemic hits, dude. Pandemic hits.
Holy
The way TV is produced has changed forever. They would be locked into these contracts to this day.
Oh my God.
This day.
They would have been on the Bret Hart deal.
It would have been horrible. I remember, the breakdown on these contracts, because a lot of guys were signed to these long-term deals, and the business had changed so much over that time, and people were just begging to get out of these Lucha Underground contracts, just begging.
Yes. Well, I mean, especially once AEW pops up, right?
Yeah. Right.
Oh my God. And, NXT's popping off, AEW's fucking coming around the corner. These guys, Ricochet is stuck in a 7-year deal. I remember that being a big fucking deal at the time.
Absolutely.
Him trying to get out of that. There was a few other people that were Brian Cage, I think, might have been one of those. Because TNA's still doing shit too. TNA's always fucking doing something.
Right.
They got, people were trying to go this, that, and the other. And 7 years Stone Cold wasn't even on top for 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, every era you've ever liked in wrestling probably didn't last 7 years. It's just when you look at it and you break it down, in 2014 specifically, it probably seemed okay. I don't really know what the landscape of wrestling looks like. It doesn't look like it's going to get much better for the guys that are in ROH or doing PWG. No. Maybe 1 or 2 guys makes it to WWE, but that's kind of always been the case. Mm-hmm. In the next few years, it is literally a mass exodus of indie guys to big companies. And you make a good point. AEW comes around. They're signing anyone that's available at that point.
Dude, especially if you work in California. So Meltzer says, if this goes nowhere but stays in existence, much of the talent doesn't want their careers paralyzed or to make a commitment that pretty much, kills their dreams of going WWE for so many years. On August 29th, a number of the wrestlers offered contracts were told that it was now a take it or leave it situation, and told they had a deadline of September 2nd to sign, or their roles would be recasted. That's also... So, there's a name specifically that I mentioned here in that other one. Hernandez...
The Rock.
Dude, oh my God. The Rock showing up would have done wonders for everybody. Fuck the contracts. Yeah.
Look, The Rock. You have 6 days to sign this fucking contract, or we're recasting your role to Ricky Reyes.
And he'll be a way better Rock than you ever were, bud. So Hernandez does go to Lucha Underground, but it's not he was supposed to be on this first turn of it, and I don't know what happened.
Hernandez's entire second part of his career is him being fucked up in these contract deals.
Yeah, that's fucking true.
Good Lord, the Lucha Underground deal, and then what contract
TNA
deal that he had with TNA? Yeah, the TNA deal. Yeah, good Lord, there was just so much going on.
Yeah, he always was kind of going through it, but I like Hernandez. I kind of wish he would have been on this early part.
I loved the first half of Hernandez's career.
Oh my God.
Like, I absolutely adore it. I think it's one of the best like tag runs that TNA ever had for anyone ever. I don't know if he was ever able to recapture that lightning in a bottle that him and Homicide had.
Homicide, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
But, I mean, how many guys even get to have that lightning in a bottle, you know?
Right? Like, LAX will be remembered forever as like the best tag team of that time, which is crazy because there was a lot of great tag teams. And
yeah,
like,
TNA had a good gaggle of tag teams at the time. Yeah,
that's a good word. I like that.
Yeah.
A couple more things here as we round out going into the debut here from the Observer, September 15th, 2014. So the show has been taped. The first show was taped in a largely empty studio with a few wrestling fans and most extras, maybe 100 people in total, who were mostly hired to be studio audiences at television shows and were being paid $9 to act as fans. But in a building with no air conditioning and them having no emotional attachment, they just sat there for the most part. There weren't even enough to come close to filling the building. Aside from wrestling websites and social media, the only word regarding tickets was flyers put on cars at the PWG Battle of Los Angeles shows the previous week. Dude, okay, before I continue, starting a wrestling show, seemingly in the vicinity of PWG, a week after the Battle of Los Angeles, like, you're fucked.
Dude, I was going to talk about it later in the show, but I also just want to remind you, this is Roddy on Top era PWG. This is the Champ is Here Roddy era PWG. I mean, this is an unreal time for them. Yeah. I mean, maybe the idea here is like they're trying to capture that same deal. I mean, PWG was so fucking hot at this point. I mean,
untouchable, dude.
Yeah. I like, it's hard to explain if you weren't like just kind of caught up in that deal there, but like they were so hot and it was just a fucking once a month indie running in LA. And yeah, it was just so unbelievable. And like the deal is, I think they saw that and they were like, you know, maybe we can try to, I mean, it's what they read here in the Observer anyways, was, you know, they saw that and they were like, let's try to like capture that same feeling here. It's just hard to do. I mean, like there's only one PWG, man.
I mean, dude, I'm coming out of 2014 Bola, and I come outside, and on my car there's a picture of Chavo Guerrero. I'm fucking double stomping my windshield.
Dude,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
like what the fuck is? Yeah. I'm at a PWG show. The only PWG guy you got on this flyer is Joey Ryan. I'm stomping my fucking windshield.
Dude, yeah,
what is wrong with you? Get the fuck away from me! I'm showing it to Super Dragon. He's fucking kicking my windshield in now too. Like we're both really mad.
Dude, I cannot believe that Super Dragon was not a part of this fucking deal. I mean, I know by that point, Super Dragon was kind of semi-retired. He just wanted to do PWG. But I mean, would have been a fucking fun little
Dragon
deal.
Tribe?
Yeah. What if it was Ricky Reyes, Lil Cholo, and Super Dragon? You know?
Fuck.
That would have been fucking nuts. And they come in and they stomp dude's shoot style in the middle of this fucking ring.
Even if he was just their boss, like holy shit, it's Super Dragon and he's in the mask and he's doing middle fingers.
Yeah, what if it was Super Dragon, Ricky Reyes, and Lil Cholo, and they beat them, but then they learn, oh my god, they were actually a part of a bigger deal. I mean, that would have been nuts,
dude. Yeah, and like, why the fuck not? Right? Like, they just invent dudes on this show. They could, even if you don't know Super Dragon. This is a fucking, like a show. They could just make, oh my god, Super Dragon, everyone knows him. I mean, Dario Cueto fucking, oh my god, the fucking, my ancestors talked about this guy.
Dude, right. Like, for the fans who know who Super Dragon is, they'd be like, oh shit, this is super crazy. Like, what I'm looking at, this is Super Dragon.
It's Super Dragon. Why is Super Crazy not here?
Yeah, right. Okay. What if they took down Super Dragon and then they go to a guy that's even higher than him? And it's Super Crazy. Holy shit.
Fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
These are the questions that keep you up at night.
And then finally at the top of the fucking food chain is Super Eric. He's got the little red mask on.
And he's locked in for a 20-year deal at Lucha Underground.
That's season 7.
Guys, I hate to tell you, but I'm never leaving this place. And neither are you.
Oh, that's how it ends the season.
What really should have happened is they should have started with Blue Demon and Chavo. Blue Demon pile drives him straight off the apron to the floor, and then Super Dragon walks out and curb stomps him into the concrete. And then Blue Demon and Super Dragon dap up like Dylan and Arnold.
And Deshaun's 2 cents.
Deshaun's 2 cents has both of them in the hot tub on YouTube next week. Anyways, fucking curb stomps them. They dap up crazy.
Right.
It pans out. Give me the long shot. And here's Deshaun's 2 cents with Conan in the hot tub. So tell me about this Prince Puma guy.
Wow. I mean, like, Guys in a Time Machine could have really did something here. You know? Like, this is what the scene needed, not fucking Chavo Guerrero.
I mean, I'm fired up just at the thought of Blue Demon and Super Dragon dapping the fuck up. Like, that's the first thing you see on the show. That would be, I mean...
Sadly, doesn't happen.
Yeah, so, Mike Tenay yell, "Oh shit, it's Super Dragon!"
He's just there.
He stands up out of the crowd. Oh shit!
I do want to tell you, by the way, that there was the first person that they considered for commentary. Please, I'm sure you know. It's every company ever has considered this guy for the commentary.
Who?
Good old JR.
Oh my God, really?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Super Dragon.
Oh shit. Super Dragon.
Meltzer says there were virtually no Hispanic fans at the first show, but Blue Demon Jr. and Dorian Rowland on Twitter promoted the second night of the tapings and gave the address, just telling fans to show up. Blue Demon Jr. posted addresses, "Show the fuck up, bitch, if you dare." There was a part here I didn't include, but there was a bit of so I guess Chavo and Conan were two of the agents, and Chavo was telling him to do a more WWE style and to slow it down and not to do a bunch of shit, and Conan was saying, "You guys got to do PWG shit and go crazy."
Conan was right.
My guy.
2014, like, I swear to God, I was just super jaded. I wanted big bomb wrestling.
Of course.
I didn't want anything that resembled WWE at the time.
No.
And like, while I can understand maybe where Chavo's going from, I would never say I want you to wrestle more like the WWE. I think the better way to say it was maybe, we figure out how to like do some different shit differently, right? I would never ever start a conversation with, "Let's wrestle like the WWE."
Especially a cruiserweight division guy.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of negative connotation that comes with that. I mean, like, if I look at it earnestly, I understand what he was trying to say, but I also...
Sure, of course.
Like,
it's not just
recoil.
Wrestle like you're on Raw.
Yeah, I just recoil when I hear wrestle like the WWE. It just sounds like, just shit it up tonight for me, fellas.
Yeah, just take it easy tonight.
Right, yeah. And
which is not, it's not what he meant.
It's not what he meant, but it's like, it's what hard my brain...
That's the connotation, though.
Because, like, for the longest time, it was like, I'm so fucking sick of
hearing. Raw.
Yeah,
that's why
right.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't want this shit to be WWE-ified, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, so it's like a natural recoil.
TNA started doing that. It made me mad.
Like, anytime I heard it, I was like, "Oh, fuck this guy." Like, fuck you.
Yes.
The fuck out of the business. Like, it was just...
Burn your boots.
Yeah, it was just like, at the time, like, I think I was super jaded. I was young. I had a lot of fucking spite in me.
Piss and vinegar?
Yeah, and I was ready to see the fucking next generation of wrestling. I had already seen the shit they were doing in WWE, and I was like, fuck, I'm sick of this. Like,
I was not ready to slow it down.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, definitely the right call. From what I understand, Lucha Underground changes quite a bit in season 2 and season 3.
100%.
Yes. I never got to season 2 or season 3.
Even deeper into season 1, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe, I've only seen so many episodes of this, so I would be interested maybe one day as we make our way through Lucha Underground to see more of this, because I know a lot of people hold this in high regard, and like at some level, I am kind of sad that I never gave it the light of day back then, because I think I probably would have had a lot of like good memories of it.
Well, we watch matches on the fucking Patreon, right? And there's no context, and then you watch a full show. It's like, okay, this is way different.
Right, yeah, right. Wrestling in a vacuum is way different than wrestling in the greater picture, right?
Last thing here before we get into this episode from The Observer, November 17th, 2014. So I was trying to find the rating for this first show. I didn't see that he said anything about it, but he does say Lucha Underground on 11/5 did 29,000 viewers, up from about 20,000 the week before. So I'm guessing, you know, they had like around 20,000 for the first show, which, you know, I don't know what the Rey Network was doing at the time, but I don't think
it was a lot. I think that was not bad.
I think it was considered, it was either the first or second show for the network that week. So, you know, it obviously was doing well enough that it lasts 4 seasons.
Yeah, the El Rey Network was definitely not pulling in huge numbers. It wasn't in a lot of homes. I didn't get it at the time.
No, how the fuck did I watch?
Dude, you have to remember too at the time. Wow. Like cable networks, people still had TV. Like we were just coming out the side of streaming. I mean, we're still trying to figure out iPay-per-views in 2014.
Oh my God, yeah, like it's not there yet. Like WWE Network just starts 2014.
What did I have? I was living in an apartment with my buddy and a girl I knew from high school at the time. And
okay. DirecTV maybe?
Time Warner Cable. We had Time Warner Cable. Holy shit. Oh my God, we had Time Warner Cable and I didn't get the El Rey Network. So like I would just have to, you know, I knew how to get online, but like we didn't have that channel.
Sure.
Which is nuts. We had all the channels. We just didn't have that channel.
Well, you should have called and said, I want the El Rey Network.
I'm complaining.
You didn't want to watch it anyway because Chavo was on it.
I want the El Rey Network and I want Chavo off the show.
Oh, we'll get on that. I definitely had the El Rey Network because whatever my dad super legally had at the time had it.
Ah, right. Right.
Whatever variation of whatever service that I had at the time was definitely getting the El Rey Network and somehow also channels in Canada and England.
He had that Fire Stick before the Fire Stick.
Well, that is it for the Observers. Just so you know, I don't know how much Lucha. I hopefully will do some Lucha Underground in the future, but I figured, you know, this is not many
people like it. Why
episodes. Not? Yeah, and not many debut episodes we have left in the vault here, so figured give a little refresher of leading up to it. But now let's talk about Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 1, taped September 6th, 2014, aired October 29th, 2014.
All right, let's get into Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 1. The start of a new world here in professional wrestling. We start with the cold open. A dude is fighting 2 other dudes, and the numbers game is just too much. I mean, this is already classic wrestling. Dudes
are kicking ass here. There's a dude in a hoodie, and he's fighting some dudes. There's a Superman punch thrown until Hoodie Man... they get the numbers on him and they start stomping his ass out. I mean, Hoodie Man is fucked until Masked Man shows up, and Masked Man is here to fucking help Hoodie Man out, and he's kicking some ass and does a tilt-a-whirl head scissors and a shoot arm drag and then shoot Wade Barrett's finish.
Airplane spin into Wasteland.
Yeah. I mean, this is you know, they're starting off by showing us, hey, this is the world that we live in, or, you know, this lucha is real here.
The luchador then puts his hand out to the guy on the ground, and he says, "Come with me."
Come with me. Oh, shit. His mouth didn't move. That was fucking awesome. He said it through his brain. That's how we do it here. It's one of the Aztec tribes, brain tribe.
Yeah, so the Aztec warriors are a big deal in this show. It's pretty much the basis for Lucha Libre in Lucha Underground, which is pretty much where they kind of go with every character.
Yeah, everyone kind of comes from an ancient ancestor of an Aztec empire. And there's 7 tribes. That's the idea here. 7 tribes of their ancestors and the warriors that built that Aztec empire and the legacy they left behind. And they asked the guy in the masks, asked the guy in the hoodie, "What do you know about Lucha Libre, young blood?" Checks him immediately. And he says, "For 100 years, Lucha has honored the ancient traditions of combat, and now it is our turn to rise." Which I wonder if that was like a line from the initial name, Lucha Uprising. They just kept it in.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Which is
a little Easter egg.
Yeah. Then we see Dario Cueto's introduction. He is the boss in charge here, El Jefe. I watched this when it aired, but I didn't realize that they did a whole thing here with AAA. Like Dario was at a AAA show, I guess, unless this was just taped for this and this didn't have crowd, but they made it seem like it did. Where Dario Cueto says he's opening the doors to his temple to all of the AAA luchadors, and he showed up and he wanted them to compete in America, and he tells presumably the guy in charge of, dude, okay, they're fucking not thrilled, it didn't seem like. And he tells presumably the owner of AAA to sign this contract and then walk away with all this money. And there's a bunch of money, and the dude just signs it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's... this dude just comes in and says, give me all your dudes, and he says yes? Then we get a shot of the temple for the first time. We see the inside of it. And then Prince Puma comes out of a cave, much like Jesus. I'm not sure if that's what they were trying to imply there, but that's what it felt like.
And Blue Damon Jr. was making the walk.
Oh, yes. And the mask guy asks Hoodie Guy if he'll join him, and they shake hands.
So we get the Lucha Underground quick intro. Then we start the show off. We have a crowd shot. Oh, I'm sorry, not a crowd shot. It's more of a city shot here, which is kind of how every show. What's the show that was super popular when we were growing up? The OC. Do you remember the OC?
I do remember the OC.
The OC loved doing the overhead city shot into wherever the guys and girls were talking. They loved doing that shot.
What was the song? California.
Ooh, just like Buddy Holly. No, come on.
It's not that fucking song.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, it starts off with the city shot, reminiscent of all of our favorite shows growing up.
We love the OC, all of us.
And Jersey Shore, right?
Right.
You got to show the Ferris wheel and everything, right? So it shows all that stuff. It even gives us the classic long exposure shot of the cars going down the street with the lights.
I love that, with the lights.
And it gives us all the executive producers because they do not shy away from telling you this is a produced wrestling TV show.
Right. Which is, I'm okay with that when it's presented that way. I don't like when it's a mixture. I don't like TNA did that for a bit where they were kind of mixing, like, they actually became faux Lucha Underground when Lucha Underground died. So they were doing like a mixture of like, this is wrestling, and then sometimes it's not.
You're right, they did.
Yeah. And like Penta was there and Phoenix was there, and like they were doing a lot of that shit.
Who ran the kid over?
Eddie Kingston.
King.
Yeah, King. And I think I want to say I mean, you could easily say Rosemary killed somebody. That like probably always happened in
Luchasaurus
TNA.
died. Luchasaurus
died in both companies, I think.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah. They killed him a lot.
Regardless, we get the executive producer stuff here to start the show. And then, of course, the shot eventually pans around the city until it gets to the Lucha Underground sign, which is above the temple. Which is, I believe, a warehouse in LA. So it's like,
correct.
It's Dario Cueto's temple is the way he does. I think it's supposed to be like a tongue-in-cheek thing. But this is a very legendary sign. I mean, this is, I mean, whenever I see someone talk about Lucha Underground, it's usually a picture accompanied by this fucking sign.
Yeah, they have the big banner above the temple. I thought, I mean, cool as fuck. I mean, like I mentioned in The Observer, supposedly this was not very fun to be inside of, but it did have the gritty underground feel for a show called Lucha Underground. Like, this is probably exactly where they should be.
Yeah, we pan into the building. I mean, the crowd is standing up. They're cheering. There's a band playing. Matt Striker and Vampiro are here. They're the commentators for Lucha Underground, which sounds insane. I mean, when you say it now in 2026, Matt Striker and Vampiro are the commentators.
And Matt Striker was obviously released by WWE, I believe. I think that's what happened. And then, like, you know, he was always known as the guy that he loved wrestling and, like, he was passionate about it. And I don't know, at some point, I ended up not liking it. But I remember the early seasons of Lucha Underground. I was like, okay, this guy, like, gives a fuck about this. And, like, the way he kind of gives insight here, there's something he says later in the main event. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I kind of like what he's doing. And Vampiro, like, they're still obviously, like, this is show 1. They're still trying to, like, get their footing with each other. There's a lot of edits on the show in general. But I was like, okay, like, I could see this fucking working out.
They got to figure out the mic levels.
Dude, I mean, Vampiro's eating his mic. Matt Striker, Matt Striker worked in WWE, so I think he fucking got it and his was fine. But, like, Vampiro's eating his mic. Then they have a camera on them on the table that's, like, blown out to shit. Like, I don't even know why they used it.
I like the camera. It reminds me of the UFC camera when it shows Rogan and DC and stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay,
it's not supposed to be as high quality as the rest. It's supposed to be like an inside shot. Like, check this out.
This thing is bright as fuck, though.
It is. Yeah, the levels are nuts. But yeah, Vampiro, I mean, pretty much throughout the whole show is pretty much peaking his mic to the point in the main that, like, it peaks so loud it cuts him off.
Dude, I mean, there's definitely some stuff they retape with him because his lines are getting garbled.
Yeah, that sucks. And I know, like, that's like one of those deals where, like, after you're finished, because you just can't save that. You just can't save it. And you don't know, right? And so you're like, oh man, I did not know that the levels were this fucked. Maybe it was a deal. Maybe it's a deal where they wanted to be. It's supposed to be like an underground deal, and maybe like it's supposed to be gritty and like we don't care about audio levels here. We're just here to bring the excitement to you. That was kind of the deal.
And then they said, "Oh wait, this sucks."
Yeah, or the deal was fuck. The levels were not set. We forgot to do that.
I mean, and to defend them, which, they obviously had a much larger budget than we ever even got to blink at. But doing, any kind of audio stuff at all at a live event is fucking hard. It's like
it is so hard. Yeah.
James spent years trying to figure it out. And we still weren't always exactly
every show I was learning something new to like improve the audio
and
on the
even
show.
Then for the commentary thing, it's like, they should have testing it before the show and test like what's happening when you have a crowd and a ring and all this shit going on, and the levels of the fucking guys on the mic before and during the show are night and day, completely different.
Yep
So like again, but they do have a much bigger budget than we ever did. So, like,
I'm sure it gets fixed.
Levels. It does. It probably doesn't last more than fucking a show or two, really.
Yeah.
When they show Matt Striker and Vampiro commentary, and Vampiro does the all the way down taunt. All the way down.
So we start with the Dario Cueto town hall. He comes into the ring here, and Vampiro explains to us that he's not Mexican, he's Spanish, so people don't like him. That's why they boo him.
I mean, this all was like confusing to me. So Dario comes in the ring, like you said, and Matt Striker says, "Vampiro, what do you know about him? Because I don't really know nothing about this guy." Okay, you guys like are like I'm suspending disbelief. You guys fucking work here. Like, you're telling me you don't know this guy at all? How's that? Why do you work here then? And yeah, like you said, Vampiro explains why they don't like him, and Dario Cueto says, "My name's Dario Cueto." Hell yeah. And I'm the owner and promoter of Lucha Underground. He's opened his doors to the best fighters from all over the world, and he's given them an opportunity to kick ass or get their ass kicked. I said, this is fucking awesome. All right, cool. This is not a stadium where the children can cheer for the heroes. This is a temple where we honor ancient traditions like courage and honor. And fuck John Cena! Like, they wanted so bad to be just a full-on anti-WWE show here.
Yes, guaranteed. Commentary really ham-fisted later, too.
He says that his personal favorite tradition is violence, which becomes a major theme. And Dario, it's so funny because I'm pretty sure I watched until season 3. I think spoilers, major spoilers here. Cover your ears if you don't want to know. But I think I stopped watching when they shot and killed Dario Cueto. I don't know if you even know this, James. They shoot and kill Dario Cueto, and then his dad shows up to run the temple, which is just Dario in like a crazy fucking wig.
Yeah.
So like at that point I think they changed. They go to a different temple because I think they got kicked out of their last place, and I'm like, I don't really love this as much. I 3 seasons I gave it a lot, so like I'm gonna taper off here. But Dario is a character I grow to love. I love Dario Cueto. He still does shit, right? He's in fucking MLW.
Yep, that's right. He's in MLW. I'm not too sure what he's doing there, but I think it's something similar. Yeah, I think it's something similar to walking around with a briefcase full of money, though.
Yes, and probably demanding violence, I imagine, because that's what he does this whole fucking story. He also says, by the way, speaking of the briefcase, that the luchador who impresses him the most will get a signing bonus, and he opens up the briefcase, $100,000. So here's your chance to get rich or die trying.
I see what he did there. Yeah, that's 50 Cent.
Who's gonna be here tonight? He's performing many, man.
Wow, that would have been fucking sick.
What a good gimmick, though. Like, fucking already setting some stakes. Like, they don't have titles yet, but listen, you show up, you show out, you get $100,000. You tell me Super Dragon didn't want $100,000?
Yeah, I mean, Ricky Reyes really needed that money. And he will be here tonight.
Well, he says the first match represents the foundation of Lucha Libre because the men competing in it have lucha in their blood. One of them is good and one of them sucks shit. Welcome to Lucha Underground.
Matt Stryker on commentary here says, you won't have 6-year-olds running around in bright t-shirts. This is Lucha Underground.
Who was that about? Oh, just the kids that like John Cena?
Yeah, so it was, the John Cena deal. And 2014 at the time, people were just begging for something different.
Sure. And, I mean, John Cena showing up here to get $100,000 would have fucking been awesome, though.
Didn't John Cena wear a mask one time?
He was Juan Cena because he got fired.
Oh, with the purple mask.
Yes, that's right.
He should have come here and beat the fuck out of Matt Stryker.
Put him in the fucking STF on the announce table, which is very tiny, so it would have looked ridiculous. But yeah, he should have did that. And then he should have pile-driven Chavo off the apron. And then
he goes and he beats Matt Stryker up, and then he takes Chavo by the leg and drags him out of the temple. All right, so I'm going to take this guy too. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, Cena. I'm taking him back to SmackDown. I got something for his ass.
So the first match of the evening here, first match of the promotion, is Blue Demon Jr. versus Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Blue Demon Jr., cool as fuck. I mean, they run down his history and his dad's history and all that stuff. And, Chavo gets the same thing here, just talking about the Guerrero family. And first match. And I can't say, like, it's tough. This probably isn't the wrong idea, right? Like, starting with 2 luchadors, like, one's a fucking famous luchador and one's a guy that people would know that if they watch WWE. Like, this probably isn't wrong, but, man, not the match you probably should start with. They should have moved some shit around here.
Yeah, I think Lucha Underground was going for, I mean, as we mentioned in the Observer segment, they were looking for that PWG style at the time. Fast action, big bombs. I guess I agree with you. I totally understand where they were going with this, right? So Blue Demon is a legend in Lucha Libre.
Right.
And Chavo, I mean, for all it's worth too, I mean, he's been around a very long time.
Sure.
And like a lot of the American audience knows him too. So I can understand the idea they're going for here where Blue Demon beats him. People understand like, okay, so we can explain to the audience who this guy is. He can beat a guy that they know a lot about. And it's a match we can post about and people are like, oh, okay, I know Chavo. Right.
Right.
But damn, would have been cool as shit too if you just started this show off with like just an absurd lucha showcase or something.
Yeah, like, oh, this is like, the history of lucha. There's 100 years of history. Well, this is what lucha is now.
Yeah, so I mean, it was probably a decision. It was probably a game day decision on how they wanted to kick this fucking opening match off. But yeah, just a standard match here between Demon and Chavo. I mean,
Chavo probably walked up and said, "I want to be in the first match."
Yeah, probably. So Chavo Guerrero Jr. makes his entrance between the bleachers while Blue Demon comes through the top down the staircase. I like that they came from different locations.
I don't know if that was always like a face heel thing, but I think it was kind of maybe implied at times here.
Okay, so the face comes through the crowd because he would be, the people, the guy that people would want to see, and the heel comes through this area that's kind of separated from the crowd. I can understand that.
I don't think that's always the case, but I think that's like often that way.
I mean, just a year prior, Chavo won that fucking fired briefcase at TNA. And like, I know we've talked about on the show, but for people who don't know, Chavo won the fired briefcase in the Feast or Fired match in TNA, which is a match that TNA would do with a bunch of briefcases, and they'd all have title matches in the briefcases, and whatever briefcase you got, you would find out what title you get to fight for. And then one of them had a fired gimmick in it.
They were all good except one.
Except for one, and you would get released from TNA. It's a gimmick, except for this time, where Chavo Guerrero won the fired briefcase, and then TNA tried to use that as a reason to actually release him from his contract.
They legit let him go because of it.
And like Chavo legit had to get his lawyer involved, like because they were legit trying to do that. And then he ended up leaving.
Yeah, like, hey, we wrote you off. Like, you gotta go.
We don't got no more dates for you, dude.
What do you want us to do? You just got fired on this show. What the fuck?
Do you want to come back as Curry Man too?
You can be Super Eric. Or we'll fill that role too if you want. We will recast you. Let us know if you want to be Super Eric or not.
Yeah, so Rick Knox is the referee for this match. In 2014, longtime PWG ref. Rick Knox has an arm cast on.
Do you remember why?
Because at Bola with Roddy.
Roderick Strong fucks him up.
At Bola. Yeah, which was, you mentioned it in the Observers, it was just a few weeks back.
Yeah, if not a week. Yeah, Roderick fucks him up and he breaks his like arm or his collar, like, and I think he fucks his collarbone up too.
Pretty nuts. They don't
explain on the commentary, like, hey, why do we have a referee that's fucking got a broke arm or anything? He's just on the show.
He just has the cast
on.
Yeah,
which is awesome. I'll take it. I mean, Rick Knox is sweet.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna give a gimmick to the ref, you have the Bob Orton gimmick. He just always wears this cast.
I don't think he does, sadly. I think he does eventually.
That'd be cool, though.
They are using all the Hard Knocks.
Oh, wow. That would be pretty interesting, actually. He uses it eventually.
They're using all the local SoCal refs here, too, which are pretty much, PWG uses. So Marty Elias, Rick Knox are the refs here.
Which is cool. I mean, in the grand scheme of wrestling, like the West Coast gets the short end of the stick a lot.
Sure.
Because it's just so isolated from everything. And I mean, so it was very cool to be able to like see like just a bunch of guys from the West Coast get used in this product.
I kicked ass, yeah.
Lucha Underground also has guys standing on the boxes filming above the ropes, which gave it a different look.
I wrote that they're double boxed here. Usually, I'm used to the WCW one. They got the 2 boxes. I like it.
On each side, yeah. And they didn't mind being in the shot. Yeah, I was surprised by that.
No, dude, okay, so it tilted me for a second just because, like, I'm just so used to it. Like, there was fucking roamers on Hardcam side. I said, ooh.
Yeah, right. I mean, they had roamers on the floor. They had roamers on the boxes. I mean, there's a lot of cameras. They had an overhead shot.
6 shots. Yeah, dude.
The overhead shot was cool. Led to some, like, pretty creative shots during this match.
There's one in the main that's fucking pretty awesome during, like, a falsie of the overhead shot. Yeah, I mean, they're trying a lot of shit here, dude. Like, That's what, especially, like I said, I was just hooked just because it was something new, but, they were trying to do a lot of shit that you weren't seeing on other shows, WWE or TNA or ROH.
They cut the camera a ton in this show also.
There is a lot of editing on
I mean, even when it's not being edited, like, even when they're not putting the match shorter or whatever the case they were trying to do, there's just cutting to anything.
Oh,
everything.
Yes,
we're just shifting angles for no reason most of the time.
It definitely was on purpose because that doesn't go away.
It was just how wrestling was at the time. WWE was the same way. Like TNA was the same way. Like they were just cutting angles a ton. And it was just, one or two. 80, 90 times, man.
I think they thought it made it feel faster.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the thought process behind that.
Right. Not that it's right, but like,
yeah, I mean, 10 years later, chill out.
Sure.
Yeah, with hindsight, chill out. So we start off here with Chavo and Blue Demon. We kind of just have a 50-50 match here. No one really gets the upper hand on each other throughout this one. It's a very evenly fought match till we get to the finish here. Vampiro says that Chavo is like the redheaded stepchild.
Dude,
what does that mean?
I didn't understand this at first either. He says he's like a redheaded stepchild. When he walks into a locker room with that name, he's got heat. And, people really only liked Eddie. Holy shit.
I wasn't sure if Chavo was supposed to be a heel until Vampiro just started shitting on him on commentary. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, dude.
He's supposed to be the heel here.
People do not fuck with the Guerreros. Oh, shit.
Except for Eddie, who was awesome, and everyone liked him.
Dude, there's another fucking funny commentary thing. Matt Stryker keeps calling him Damon, which, is how it's said. And it sounded like he was trying to say it like to Vampiro to like be like, oh, yeah, hey, look, this is like how we say it, right? And he says Damon, and Vampiro says, yeah, man, Demon is pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, that's Demon.
You might know him as Damon.
That's Demon to me, dude. So Chavo hits a house show here. Chavo then gets crotched by Damon. Matt Stryker. Yeah, this is funny as shit. So Chavo gets crotched, and then Matt Stryker randomly just says, there's Rick Knox looking like Mills Lane.
Dude, Chavo is ass over tea kettle almost falling on the top of his head. And fucking Matt Stryker's talking about him being bald.
There's Rick Knox looking like Mills Lane. Oh, there wasn't like a follow-up? All right.
No, that was just we have a little levity here at Lucha Underground.
We're not going to mention the cast. We're just going to say he looks like Mills Lane,
dude,
right?
Just a bald white guy. Oh, come on, get on.
So Damon misses that's Demon to me. He misses a flipping senton, and Chavo gets a 2. And as
that's a
he's
sensational
covering,
flip die, brother.
Dude, okay. Damon does the flip off the top. This shit was funny as shit. He misses the flipping senton. Chavo gets the 2. Chavo, he gets up off of him, and Matt Stryker on commentary says, is Chavo gonna be $100,000 richer? No! I thought this was about having a good match and being impressive. Is it about being impressive, or is it about what? At no point
both
is Chavo going to be winning that $100,000 tonight, regardless of whatever. Like the deal is here. Chavo's not winning that money. So
he's in the running. He's in the running legally.
No, he's not, because after this match, later on in the evening,
yeah, you're right.
Dario walks up to him and says, we'll get there. We'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah. Chavo goes for a Frankensteiner off the top rope here, but Damon holds on and then power bombs him off the second for a 2.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was cool. Damon then puts on the Scorpion Deathlock, and Chavo taps out.
They say that was his dad's move. I didn't know he was the son of Sting.
That's cool.
Yeah, fucking kick ass. The Blue Demon's fucking dad is the Stinger. That's kick ass.
Yeah, loves fucking Jim Carrey and shit. That's cool. Me too, man.
Yeah, Chavo taps out, and that's the history books. The first match in Lucha Underground history, televised at least, was Blue Demon beating Chavo Guerrero.
So Vampiro at the end of this match also sounded like, when you lose in a video game and you get the game over screen and it fades and then the screen pops up with rematch or exit match, and the game drops like a one-liner right there. I swear to God, that's what this felt like. Chavo taps out. There's like super canned audio Vampiro that comes over and says, damn, Chavo tapped out. Guerrero family ain't going to be feeling that at all.
Dude, oh my God, it's such like a Def Jam fucking ending.
Dude, I was waiting for like the rematch or exit match or back to menu button to pop up or something. Like it was, yeah, game over. You lost.
That's happens this whole fucking show, dude.
So we get a pre-tape after the opening match here. Dario is here with Konnan.
Yeah, Dario says, Konnan, so glad you're here. They're going to talk about us in the Observer now, huh?
Hey, Konnan. First things first, no, I haven't listened to the pod yet. But I am happy that you're here working for me.
Yeah, and like anything that bad happens back here, I mean, you can report whatever you want, buddy. Like, that's fucking totally cool with me.
Everything here's a work, dude. Yeah. No, it's all good. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, get Wizard, Bizarre. So yeah, Konnan says, listen, I don't know about working for you, but I'm interested in that money you're throwing around, but this ain't about me. You know, you're looking for one of the best fighters in the world. Look out that window. At first, I thought he was being literal. Like, I thought he was saying there's like dudes on the street that are better than the guys that he signed.
Taunting in the street.
Yeah. Just dudes you can pick from. Ricky Reyes is out there with a little cholo. They're taunting.
Hey, you better pick these two dudes. They're coming here anyways.
But he meant from, like, look outside, like, because the guy he's talking about is from this area. He says, you know, he's one of the best fighters in the world is right from here. And Dario says, listen, there's luchadors that might feel differently. In fact, I just signed a deal with the biggest former free agent in the business. He's a man that goes by many names, but here he will be known as Johnny Mundo. So one of them Mucha Lucha fucking guys.
Dude, I love the name Johnny Mundo.
I do too. I actually do too.
I actually like, I'm not a big John Morrison guy. I've never really been a big John Morrison guy, but I was interested to see what he's going to do here because I know he is a big deal here. And Johnny Mundo is, I love that name. I just can't get enough of it. That's Johnny Mundo right there.
Dude, not only is the name great, dude, his run here is actually awesome, especially when they turn him. He's with fucking, they got him and Taya and Justin Gabriel and Jack Evans, and they're all just fucking assholes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, I think a lot of his like buzz and a lot of his goodwill came from this run in Lucha Underground. So I haven't seen it. I'm interested to see like my thoughts on it once we get further into the show.
So Dario says, I signed him only to make an example out of him, which I was like, oh, that's fucking pretty cool because, you know, Mundo's going to be a top baby. He says he doesn't respect my temple and he's here for the money and the fame. And if your man is as good as he says he is, have him make an example of Johnny. Hey. And if he does, perhaps $100,000 will go to him and you. And Konnan likes that because he likes himself some money. So we got our main event. Little Johnny Mundo and soon to be named other guy. Yeah. Could be anybody. Konnan brings in Stone Cold.
Yeah, I got a guy. So we go to a pre-tape here. We see a luchador wrestling in a ring as Konnan coaches him from ringside. And we learn a little bit more here about one of the faces of this show, Prince Puma.
And this is the guy, right? This is like their money right here is Prince Puma. They put a lot into him. And I mean, fucking not a bad guy to go with, I gotta say. Because goddamn, he like encompasses, you know, other than fucking probably Penta and Phoenix, like Prince Puma is like the face of this place.
2014 Ricochet is awesome too.
Oh my God. Yes, dude. He's
like
hitting on all cylinders. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was unbelievable in PWG. He got in great shape, by the way.
Yes, dude,
I mean, he's like unbelievably ripped. Yeah, he looks great.
Konnan says the true legend of Lucha doesn't run through his veins. It runs in him, and it shows Prince Puma, and he says he heard his family talking about 7 Aztec tribes and how they all had their own champion, and the original luchadors, when a luchador loses in battle, more than his honor was taken. Way before Game of Thrones, he says, Aztec luchadors would claim the head of their opponent, which is why the mask has become a symbol of life in our sport. If a luchador loses his mask, he loses everything. I mean, they could have went real crazy with this. Like, they could have been cutting dudes' heads off all the time if they wanted to.
Well, they shoot Dario Cueto in the head.
I guess they do kill Luchasaurus. They legit cut his head off. So I guess that's fucking fair.
I do, by the way, I love that they brought that up because I think to a lot of the American audience too. I mean, even when we were watching WCW, you remember when we watched Nitro, I think it was, and Larry Zbyszko was like trying to have a hard time trying to explain to American fans why the mask is so revered in Lucha Libre. I love that they like gave it a pretty simple like explanation that ties into the show here. So like automatically it gives so much meaning to the audience watching.
Yeah, like I understand like the importance of the mask thing too, right? Like even how long I've been watching wrestling, but the explanation of like this is like getting your fucking head cut off is like, oh, I immediately understand that this is like the most important thing in the world, actually.
Yeah, it ties into the show's like deal very, very quickly. It was a good idea to do that.
They're showing shots here of Prince Puma doing some shit. I mean, he kicks this dude so hard in the fucking head for the slow-mo shot. I hope that guy got paid decently for that.
So we come out of the pre-tape here. We have Son of Havoc, and he is taking on Sexy Star.
What's up, it's me, Son of Havoc?
That caught me off guard. So Son of Havoc is here. Yes. That's M-Dog 20. They got him under a deal here, which is awesome that he got a spot on this show. I thought that was very cool.
He becomes a mainstay as well. Like he's especially in the trios division here, he becomes a figure.
We got to work with M-Dog.
Yeah, dude, fucking M-Dog, one of the first DPW World Title matches was
that's pretty cool.
Bojack versus M-Dog 20, and he was cool as shit. So that was
dude, he was awesome. Yeah, what a good dude. Sexy Star makes her entrance. She comes through the crowd, and she's got the DPW Women's World Champion May Saruga entrance gimmick on. I thought that was
what
funny.
The fuck?
Yeah,
are you kidding me? And they do a whole Sexy Star hype video here. I mean, they are getting her over huge here, and they push her to the moon. Vampiro says she's like a rock star in Mexico. She's won world titles, wrestled in Japan. I guess Son of Havoc's a piece of fucking shit. We don't get to find out anything about him.
He's the Son of Havoc.
Which could be anybody. Danny Havoc?
The Rock, right? We're really positioning for that guy to come in.
So they show a Sexy Star video where she says when she looked in the mirror, she saw a woman that was afraid, but her mask saved her life, and Lucha Libre called to her, and it showed her that women are as strong as men and tough as men and sometimes can kick ass better than men. And, it's a fucking inspirational story, something everybody can get behind. I get that here. And we come back, and Son of Havoc's immediately taking the mic. Hey, what the fuck?
Dude, he left Raider voice on.
That's fucking the best way to describe it, Raider voice. So Son of Havoc has the mic and he says, before you get all excited, I'm not wrestling a woman. And Vampiro says, oh, that arrogant bastard. Arrogant bastard. Havoc says, why don't you do yourself a favor, get yourself counted out, and live to fight another day. Imagine if that's legit what they did. Like, she just said, fuck.
That's the Son of Havoc.
Yeah. I ain't fucking with him.
What does that mean?
They don't got anything to show for his backstory because he was killing dudes.
Yeah, right. I mean, his dad's Havoc, who is a legend.
Rode motorcycles. Right.
Yes.
Of course.
Right. He was known as Harley Davidson in the CWA.
Which we found out was a real guy.
Son of Harley Davidson didn't work.
Well, that was, like Lucha Uprising was the first name. Son of Harley Davidson was like pitched. Then they said, it's fucking kind of a lot. Hard to chant.
Yeah, so Sexy Star looks at him like, are you serious? And, I'm not going to exit the ring and do this. But then she does. She steps out of the ring. And Havoc looks back at her and says, I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit. I'm serious.
I'm serious. Wow, that is the fucking Son of Havoc voice. Why was that? Why did that happen? It went on for so long.
But Sexy Star then runs back in and tries to jump Havoc, but it backfires. Havoc kind of beats her ass.
She tries to get the one up on him, and she's resilient. He keeps shoving her off, but she is resilient.
Sexy Star slaps Havoc, and this is where I'm realizing now that every slap sounds like a gunshot in this place. Like
that is forever, by the way. Every super kick, anything you're getting a slap on, you're getting the weed whacker, the kendo stick sound.
Yeah, dude, it's super loud. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy Star is stringing some shit together here, but Havoc just hits a backbreaker, and it's kind of like Nightfall in a way, Bane style backbreaker here, and picks up the win.
Okay, I was confused. They her losing, I'm not confused about. Like, I get it. Like, that's gonna get fucking paid off, obviously, right? But like, how short this was, and he gets a normal pinfall on her, And Matt Striker says, Havoc wins by pulling the tights.
All right, well, I mean, he tried to pull the tights. I don't know if you noticed, but he picked her leg up and tried to grab her gear.
Oh, okay.
But
it definitely does not do it.
It just looked like a deep regular pin, yeah.
But yeah, dude, short fucking match. Didn't like that either. Didn't really. Again, I get where it goes, right? It'll pay off and it'll be fucking.
Chavo went long, brother.
Some fucking happened because I did read. Meltzer originally said that this was like a. He got a report that it was a 2 out of 3, or they just filmed multiple matches. So either this was supposed to be longer and it got cut crazy, or it kept going poorly.
It'd be funny as shit if Sexy Star was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lose tonight. So they're like, okay, it's 2 out of 3 falls, and then the one fall where he beat her, they just used that.
God.
Yeah, wow. God. That'd be nuts.
That would be fucking awesome. What a great idea.
Well, it shows a graphic of Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma's main event later on this evening.
Yeah, Johnny Mundo returns to the ring after 3 years. Why lie? Why lie? This show's definitely for smart fans. Why would you just fucking pretend? I don't get it.
Well, that's Johnny Mundo, you know.
Who wrestled 3 years ago, of course, on Mucha Lucha.
As the Flea. So we go to a pre-tape here. Chavo is sweaty, and
really
off
sweaty.
Screen, a silver briefcase slides across the room, and Chavo looks down, and he says, "Please, no, not again."
Would you like to see my briefcase, Chavo?
No, that didn't happen. It should have happened. That would have been very funny.
That would have been awesome.
Dario comes in, and he says, "You tapped out, huh?"
Dude, he says, the great Chavo Guerrero from the great Guerrero Familia. What happened, my friend? I thought you'd be the first victor in my temple and prove the world that the Guerrero family is the greatest luchador family in history. And what do? You tapped out. What would your grandfather think? What would your uncle think? Well, he says one thing's for sure: the $100,000 will not be going to you. Which was so shitty.
I mean, holy fuck! You are not getting that money. I'll tell you that much.
And since you didn't finish the job tonight, I will have to bring in an opponent who will. And once he is here, there is nothing I can do to stop him. And he wipes his nose. I believe this was cocaine implications. And he says 1,000 deaths might be coming for us all. Which I don't. I'm assuming. Do you know who this is talking about here?
The Rock.
Well, that was the first one. You're still on the Lucha Uprising script here.
Right, okay, my bad.
Missed but it is Mil Muertes, who you know as Judas Macias.
Oh, wow, Abyss's half brother.
Yes.
There
Correct.
He is.
So
with the juice.
he's with Maxine. I forget what her name was here.
Maxine from WWE.
Yes. The fuck was her name here?
Oh, the Kiss of Death character.
Yes.
Right,
Katrina.
okay.
Katrina was her name. Katrina.
Right, okay.
She's fucking awesome on this show too. Yeah. She's fucking
cool. That's dope.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen a lot of the Mil Muertes stuff. He's massive. He looks huge. The mask is super fucking dope.
Dude, him and Phoenix have my favorite casket match ever.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely excited to see more from him for sure.
Yeah.
So we have the main event of the evening, Johnny Mundo versus Prince Puma with Konnan.
So Konnan is here for the entrance, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I don't know if they filmed that and then or what happened here because or he might have been going. You know what? I actually may have read that he had surgery.
That makes
shit
sense.
At the time, so maybe
he was going through a lot of shit at this time. Yeah,
sure. I feel like every other fucking month there was stuff about Conan's hip surgery or this or that. You know.
Well, Johnny Mundo comes out. He does his WWE entrance here with the slow mo thing and
yes, kick on the apron and stuff.
Yeah, he's still locked in. Still got the jacket and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing separating him from WWE is Joey Mercury's not here.
The ring, yeah, pretty much.
Prince Puma comes out here, and Vampiro immediately says, "Yeah, Konan's like a cancer, man. I hate that guy. I gotta tell you,
dude. That is such a fucking. This never ends. By the way, he hates Konnan and always hates Konnan, and he calls him a snake and this, that, and the other. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, and this is prime era Ricochet, by the way. I mean,
yes,
not to catch up with the stuff he's doing now, because the stuff he's doing now is really good too. But I just remember at the time watching Ricochet and being like, holy fuck. Like,
I know
he's got it all. I was like, wow, this guy can do everything. And I guess that's really kind of still the case now. I mean, like,
he still can do it all,
super
dude. He's
locked
still
in. Yeah,
he can keep up with fucking everybody, man.
Yeah, I guess it was easy to, like, when he went to WWE, it was easy to forget, like, because so much time passed, like just how good this guy is.
I know.
And like, it's really cool to see him doing his thing nowadays in AEW,
Dude, like I said, when he came back from fucking that Dragon Gate tour, I mean, this is like the best high flyer in the fucking world.
It was on. Yeah, right.
Yeah. He had you remember the mohawk?
Of course.
Dude, that's
Great
when
look.
he tapped in. He was jacked and he had that fucking colored mohawk. Shit was awesome, man.
Great look. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, great fucking look. But I will say, Prince Puma, by the way, this is a super marketable look here.
Yeah, he's got a story. Like, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, this is, a lot of people still reference this. I mean, this is a very, people remember this very much, which is cool. Vampiro. All right. So they start the match off here. Mundo and Puma do, and they do like a wrist lock exchange. And Vampiro says, that reminds me of the Dynamite Kid. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, that was loaded.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're doing like wrist lock exchanges and shit. And Striker's like, this is inspired by World of Sport. You can talk about that here. Use the internet, learn.
Do not look at where Johnny Mundo's been working lately. Don't go look at World of Sport.
At Johnny Mundo's cage match for the past 3 years.
Do not keep up with Johnny Mundo, but you should keep up with World of Sport. Also, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, it's very, very faint. I don't know if they kept it in just because they had to or what, but when the shot comes in and the bell rings, the last bit of the crowd chanting all night long can be heard, which was fucking obviously the PWG fans there that knew it was Ricochet and he was doing shit with Swan.
Okay, I was going to bring it up because Stryker says it on commentary. Stryker mentions that Ricochet can go all night long. And I was like, oh man, it's the fucking Ricochet and Rich Swann, the Inner City Machine Guns from PWG. And they were doing, they were doing that fucking deal on every indie show they were on. Rich Swann still does it to this day. Rich Swann is still doing it.
He still does.
Yeah, that's nuts. Matt Stryker says that he asked Vampiro, he says, what do you think Puma has like picked up from Conan? And Vampiro says, sadly, this kid's about to be corrupted, I gotta tell you. Conan is evil.
Conan's got an agenda. And if there's he legit says if there's anyone that's evil, it's Conan. Holy shit.
Dude, I love how thick Vampiro lays it on for the heels on this show. Like,
yes, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
No one likes the Guerrero family except for Eddie. Is nuts, Conan is evil, and he's going to corrupt this kid immediately. He's a cancer man. Yeah, I like how earnest he is and like the way he comes off on the heels.
That only grows too, by the way.
I love this. So Ricochet does, if Ricochet's like kind of just going through the motions of his shit that he would do, like pretty much every show, like double fucking head scissors, drop kick, go for the dive, backflip into superhero pose. Like Vampiro, I'm guessing he hasn't seen much Ricochet, up to this
Probably
point.
Not. Yeah.
So like this is the first time we see all this shit, which is like, when you see it for the first time, especially in 2014, you're like, wow, this is it. Like this guy is the guy.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Right. Yeah. So Vampiro sees that and like he stands up. He legitimately goes, man, I'm standing up. Come on. I was like, dude, wow, I've never seen someone's first reaction to seeing, like, this feels like a time capsule. Like seeing 2014 Ricochet for the first time and being able to experience like his shine and all the shit he does. Like it's super locked in. And seeing Vampiro stand up and he was like, let's fucking go.
Dude, they show it on the little camera that's blown out.
Yeah.
On his mic that's blown out. I'm standing up, man.
Dude, Ricochet goes to dive. He does the backflip into the superhero pose thing.
Yep.
If this was PWG, Mundo would have came in. He would have done the superhero pose spot. then the ref would have done the superhero pose spot.
And then they stick their thumbs up their asses.
Then whoever's doing control in this match, he would smack the other guy. The guy would powder. He would give the middle finger to the crowd. He'd hit a big dive over the ropes. We get into the match. That's pretty much exactly how this would go. Ricochet would do the dance, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ricochet does the people's elbow. Yeah.
Yeah, with the moonsault. Yeah. The people's moonsault. Yeah.
All stuff I wanted to see in 2014. By the way.
2014. I am begging for the ref to do the superhero pose and fuck up.
Oh my god.
Like I am begging for it.
Rick Knotts, do the tope con hilo now.
Dude, push the ladder and do the tope con hilo. I'm begging you to do it. But yeah, like seeing this brought back so many memories for me.
It felt good.
Like this was a very important part of my fandom as a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the style that PWG was at the time. I like different types of wrestling today is the best way to put it. But that era was so important for me as like just a fan of wrestling to go through. You know,
of course, man. Like that shaped...
It just brought back a lot of memories, yeah.
Well, no, we've talked about it, right? Where like I was definitely in a part where like I didn't really want to watch anything old, but I also like didn't want to watch much that was going on TV. So like if that shit didn't exist, I'm probably like if I don't find the indies, I'm out.
Yeah, I was so ready for like that generation of guys to like be the people that everyone was talking about. Matt Stryker calls the fans here the Lucha Maniacs. He says
that doesn't last.
Check out the Lucha Maniacs in this dirty, shitty fucking horrible building we're in.
They must believe in this. Oh, right. Believers. That's probably a better one, huh?
Vampiro says, yeah, we're like in a Freddy Krueger movie. Like we're here in the boiler room or something.
That would have been fucking sick. What the hell?
Yeah, I like, what can I say? I'm a fan of Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street. So, Vampiro, I like that shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. They fight over to the announce table here. Mundo flips off the table, and Vampiro literally peaks his mic by how excited he is. He says this is like the coolest shit he's ever seen.
Dude, if he could curse, he would be fucking going nuts right now. Like, this is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. You see this shit?
They had to keep Vampiro away from PWG by all costs because he would it would change his life.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Mundo's now in control of the match here. He's taking forearm shots to Prince Puma's back. Puma fires back with a kick here. He tries to get the crowd into the match by pounding on the mat, but I mean, you can see like a lot of the fans had already left. I guess the fucking building was so hot. And just everything by that point,
and
there's a lot of people
care about
gone.
Wrestling for the most part.
Yeah, they didn't know that he was trying to get them into it by pounding the mat either. So it kind of took them a minute to understand what was going on. But they eventually got it. I'm sure there was somebody there that was kind of like doing what SoCal Val would do in the Impact Zone. Yeah, right. Puma hits a standing shooter for a 2 here. Mundo eventually catches fire and runs Puma into the buckle and punches him down.
Beats the shit out of him.
Mundo hits a very odd looking comeback. That's the only way I could put it here. It was just very odd looking. Yeah, double clothesline, leg lariat. It's a normal comeback. Don't get me wrong. You just kind of have to look at it. It's just very odd looking. It felt like it didn't feel like he was trying to do the moves to him. It kind of took me out for a second. It just kind of felt like we were going through the motions of the comeback. Yeah, it was weird.
It was kind of like a means to an end. Like we just gotta. I need to get my come up back here, and this is what I got. I was just on SmackDown. Sorry, like this is all I got. I got double line leg lariat.
Like even if you're doing double line lariat, like that's cool. Like Dean Malenko would do the leg lariat. I would come back a lot. But like you catch fire, you punch him down in the buckle, you fucking fire up, and it was almost like Randy Orton when he throws the Lions for his comeback.
Oh, like we're
boom,
okay.
Boom. It's just like now we're just waiting for the power slam, but he goes into the leg lariat. It was just odd, just because like with the fire that he came up with out of the corner, I just expected like a more fiery comeback than that.
Sure.
I mean, it's such a stupid nitpick here.
No, but I see what you're saying. I mean, like and I will tell you, he does the stuff. He becomes more of a Lucha Underground wrestler than a WWE wrestler pretty soon.
That's cool. Mundo hits a running knee strike for a 2. He goes for Starship Pain, but Puma rolls him up for a 2.
That's the end of the world, brother.
I didn't know that till the end of the match.
Dude, I actually the end of the world is a fucking awesome name for a move.
Yeah, I do like it too. Mundo goes for a spinning neck breaker. I'm thinking that's the Moonlight Drive. I think I wrote down
Moonlight Drive. There you go. I was waiting.
Yeah. I wrote it down somewhere here. I heard him on commentary say it.
Yeah.
Puma stops him from hitting that though until Mundo hits a springboard kick for a 2. It's basically Puma just trying to hold on and stop Mundo from hitting his finishing stuff here. Mundo flips out of Starship Pain. He does. He has a lot of moves and a lot of things that could put Puma down here.
Mm-hmm.
In the story of the match, Mundo's kind of like a vet. He's kind of like the top guy who comes in.
He's the guy everyone knows.
Yeah, Puma's like the up and coming guy, right? So like Puma's just trying to like escape from the shit that he knows Mundo's going to do.
Right, he would know it, right? Because exactly.
Puma catches him with a springboard Meteora for a 2. Goes for a springboard 450 but misses. Mundo's able to hit the Moonlight Drive for a 2.9.
That was a good fucking falsie. I actually even bit on that one because he hooked.
It was close
on that. Yeah.
Mundo hits a standing Spanish fly here, called the C4.
A little C4.
It's a lot of moves called that.
Fucking, there is a lot of moves called that. I'm trying to remember who first called it the
C4 Spike.
Yes, C4. So I know it as as this, right? The standing Spanish fly. C4 is also Sean Spears' Death Valley, right?
C4 Spike is the Tiger
C4
Driver.
Spike. There's definitely another one.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it though.
Let us know if you can.
Any more?
Yeah, there's gotta be more. I don't know who first called it the C4 for this, because the first time I remember seeing the flipping Spanish fly was the standing one was fucking Paul Burchill.
Oh wow, really?
He'd walk the plank, I think, or walking the plank, one of those. And he did that on SmackDown.
Because he's a pirate, right?
It was in the game. That's also, so he got it in the game, the standing C4.
Which game was he in?
07?
Oh, nice.
Good game to be in.
I don't know what I expected here for the main, but I was impressed with it nonetheless.
Yeah, no, man, I dug it a lot. I mean, like you said, I can fucking just glowingly talk about Ricochet at this time, and Johnny Mundo. I remember at the time I was like, fuck, like I wish this didn't have WB guys in it, but I get it. But he fucking grows on me, man. Like you said, like this run does wonders for him. He ends up in TNA too, and wins a title. Yeah,
Austin Aries walks out after.
Holy shit, because he gets hit with Mundo. Fuck that. So Puma is frustrated after the match. I like this part too. He fucking Mundo gives him props and daps him up, and they hug. And Stryker on commentary says, he's taking care of him. He's being a good guy here. Do you think that means if Mundo gets 100,000, he'll share it with Puma? Why the fuck would he do that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, also, it's in cold hard bills. I mean, that's a tough situation. Yeah,
split and walk out with it if there's no extra briefcase.
Yeah, was he just holding money, walking out into LA in the street? So Dario comes out.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Vampiro right away, I loved the way he reacted. Bro, he looks so pissed right now.
Dude, he is mad. What the hell? He's fucking really mad.
I love how casual that was. That was so funny. And Dario congratulates Mundo, and he says he's earned the money.
Yes. He shows him the briefcase, by the way. The money is in it, so they're not like trying to fake the money or anything. And Mundo goes to grab the briefcase, but Dario closes it. And there's super dubbed Vampiro commentary because he must have been flipping the fuck out. And it probably peaked his mic to shit, so they had to get this line in. Yeah, this isn't the first time I've seen a Jarboni promoter like this trying to skip out on a payday.
Wow, what a great line. I thought that was funny as shit.
Yeah,
it sounded like he was legit disgusted.
Yeah, dude, he probably popped off for real, like on commentary. They said, all right, dude, hey, you gotta like dial it a little. What the fuck? So Mundo tries to go for the briefcase and they struggle with it. Dario's not giving it to him. And then, oh my God, it's Ricky Reyes. The Rottweilers are here, baby. The fucking Rottweilers are here. Holy shit. And it's Ricky Reyes. And holy shit, it's Lil Cholo. Lil Cholo's here. And they're jumping Puma and Mundo. And they're kicking their ass. They're stomping them out until the big dog is here. We've talked about him on the show a few times. We actually never got to talk about him when he was this. Big Rick is in the house from that EV2 promotion in Philadelphia.
The Philly-based EV2 promotions, Ezekiel Jackson, he was their champion.
The last ECW champion, Big Rick, is here.
He's invading.
So Big Rick grabs Puma from the apron and he gives him the 10 beats of where Raven's from. And he throws
the Bowery.
Yeah! Dude, and then Ricky Reyes and Lil Cholo invent the Shatter Machine.
Dude, they do. Wow, that was nuts. They hit it clean too.
Was this already a move on, like, were these guys like a team yet? The Revival?
Oh, I assume so.
In my brain that's like later,
I have no
but maybe they
clue.
are.
They should have hit him with the cop killer fucking tiger or the cop killer double stomp.
Holy
yeah.
Shit. That would have been so fucking awesome. Wow. Yeah, no, we get Shatter Machine though, and they throw Mundo into Big Rick, and Big Rick goozles Mundo, and he hits him with a fucking Uranagi. I don't know why he goozled him though. He wasn't like a joke slave. He goes into Uranagi, and Vampiro says, "Damn dog," which is again just end screen commentary.
Exit match rematch.
Yeah. Damn dog, Mundo you just got hit with the Uranagi. Oh shit. Ricky Reyes, by the way, here is Cortez Castro, and Lil Cholo is Mr. Cisco.
Mr. Cisco? Nice.
which is awesome. Yeah, they're the hired guns here for Dario Cueto, and he says, "You think just luchadors compete here? I don't think so. I told you I've been scouting the best fighters in the world, and these guys, they work for me." And he gives the $100,000 to Big Rick as the hired gun. And
Big Ricky Reyes. Here you go, buddy.
Oh, dude, that would have been fucking awesome. Holy shit. But he gives $100,000 to Big Rick, and the crowd boos, and Dario says, "Welcome to Lucha Underground." And that's how we go off the air with the first show here, with already setting the lines of Dario's got a stable. He's the dickhead fucking guy in charge. We got the top babies here. Setting up a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, they had a vision, man, and they executed it, all the way out through the show. I mean, we have a bunch of angles that have already sort of spouted up here. Like, what are we going to do with Chavo Guerrero? We got him signed for 6 shots. We got Son of Havoc, he's got the voice changer.
Dude, he's looking for some count out victories, right?
Yeah, Blue Damon's already like a big baby face here that the crowd's going to get behind for sure.
Man.
They got the Mil Muertes thing coming together. Prince Puma looked great. Mundo,
sure.
I'm sure the next episode is like them teaming together versus Ricky Reyes and Lil Cholo.
Yeah, right. You might be right, actually. If not, a few, because maybe the first taping they probably did like 2 shots of like something totally different for the live crowd or whatever. But
yeah,
I'm not positive, but I'm sure we'll talk about it. It's got my juices flowing to talk about. Does
question for you? You've seen season 2 and 3. Does like the production change, or does it kind of look like this throughout the entirety of the show?
It pretty much looks like this. Like if anything changes, it's they get kind of better with the shots. Like I don't know if there's always 6 fucking roamers. I think the cutting is pretty much what you're gonna get here, like kind of like in your face, like all over the place. The lighting is all the same here. They change maybe the canvas and little things like that. There's more people start coming, so like it fills out a lot more. But in terms of look, this is pretty much what they stay with for pretty much most of the run. Like I said, they eventually leave here to go to a different temple, and that one's a little brighter, which I also didn't love. But yeah, no, it stays pretty close to this.
Sure, okay.
Did you like this?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was a quick watch. I've changed as a wrestling fan since this first aired.
Sure.
And I was able to get through everything. I thought, I was excited to see what they would do in the follow-up. And I know that a lot of people think very highly of this show and its run. And I'd like to also think highly of it. So I'd love to see more of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to keep tapping it. Dude, I mean, like, Dario Cueto, like, changes what a general manager is in my brain. Because, like, for years and years, like, it's a heel fucking guy and the commissioner or general manager. Like, Of course, they're going to be a dickhead and this, that, and the other. There's tropes that like kind of follow that forever. And Dario Cueto becomes, not only does this guy fucking fill this character out perfectly, but what they do with him and how he is the promoter and what's important. I think you'll like it a lot. Kind of how they play their promoter role here, where like, you know, there's just a little jumping ahead here, but there's stuff where like, you know, you can cash in stuff, but you have to give Dario like a week heads up because he needs a week to promote the match. Because,
that is cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff like that, like that makes this show super fucking cool. And I'm excited, like, you know, once we tap back more into this, or however we want to do it, for you to experience all that. And I'm excited to kind of relive this stuff too, because I really liked a lot of this stuff. Well, that is it for Lucha Underground's debut episode, and that is it for our show. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Make sure to check us out on Patreon. That's patreon.com/DeadlockPW. You don't want to miss it. So many people signing up in the month of January already. Join in with them. Find out why everyone loves it so much and find out what we're doing over there. That's patreon.com/DeadlockPW, and we'll be back next week for another edition of the Deadlock Podcast.